Oh. What's going on, gearheads, and welcome to Gear Cafe. I'm here in Cochrane, one of my special little spots. It's such a beautiful day, just enough snow to make things look nice, but not enough that you get stuck everywhere. The Explorer's doing great, the Fusion's not. Guys, I will get some Fusion content out to you guys as soon as possible, and when we have some more stuff come in, some more parts come in, the Fusion will get updated. But for now, we're enjoying our off-roading events, all the fun we're having with the Explorer. Today, I actually got my suspension in, so we ordered Rancho suspension for the Explorer. I'm super jacked about that. And but today is a little special because it marks the 1-year anniversary since last time I was in Osaka, Japan. Now, in Osaka, they got this special little place called the Cup Noodles Factory. And if you take a look, you get to customize your own cup noodle and decorate it all you want. And mine is completely sealed. I have not opened it. I'm a person for tradition, so I felt I would hold off for a whole year, and then after a year I would eat it. So that's what I'm here to do with you guys. It is kind of at the cool point where a nice cup of soup would really warm your belly. So I'm going to break the seal on my cup noodle, and yeah, and then we can enjoy it together. Okay, so here we go. After 1 year, I even brought some chopsticks from home, so I'm eating it authentically. But here we go. I've cracked the seal. So at this museum, like, you get a tour of like the history of cup noodle, the founder. They have like a big statue of the founder out front, and they've got a few of these different places, I think, around Japan. But I went to the one in Osaka, and what you get to do is you get to pick like your own flavors and your own meat and vegetables and stuff like that in it, and your own broth, and then they seal it. But before all that happens, you get to decorate it and color it. So I'm gonna hold on to this because it's a great commemorative kind of cup for the awesome time I had in Osaka. Getting to spend time with my family and getting to spend time with Zan while we were out there was the best vacation ever. So I packed some warm water with me, so we're gonna pour the water in and get this puppy going. Ooh. I added shrimp, I think garlic, I think it's like a seafood broth, corn, and I think that's about it. So it looks really good, smells really good. I'm gonna add some hot water, and we are going to have some instant noodles together. Just enough. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit, and then we're gonna have some instant noodles together. Alright, gearheads, while I'm letting that warm up my noodles, I'll tell you a bit about our trip, because, you know, I know some of you guys on YouTube didn't really get a chance to experience the trip with us. I did post a lot on Instagram and Facebook, but as for YouTube, you guys might have missed out. So when we went there, I arrived at the beginning of December. I was there for a total of 2 weeks prior to my trip to Singapore, where I then spent 5 months in Singapore. In Japan, we mostly stayed in Osaka. Osaka is kind of like an outskirts sort of town in Japan, maybe about, I think maybe within a couple hours of Tokyo. We got to do a lot of cool, sweet stuff, including go on the Shinkansen, and that's the bullet train that goes like 300 kilometers an hour. It was absolutely insane. We also got to go to Nara. Nara is a town kind of outside of Osaka area, and they're super well known for their deer. Now, these deer are like signature to Nara, Japan, and they're called bowing deer. And what they do is they actually bow when they want food or they want something from you. So it's super, super like Asian / Japanese to like even have the animals bow to you for food. And what they've done is they've created vending machines around that park area in Nara, and basically what they've done is they've created these deer crackers that are super nutritious for the deer, and it's made up of all the things that they need, natural ingredients, and you can just, you know, buy it from one of the little vendor things and then feed it to the deer. And so I've got lots of pictures if you look back on my Instagram and my Facebook, because I thought that was like the fascinating thing ever. Like most of the deer in Alberta, they're running away from you. They're not sticking around to figure out if you want to give them food. So that was quite fascinating to be able to go to that. And then also we also went to the Osaka Castle, super traditional. I think the Osaka Castle is like hundreds, if not thousands of years old. So here we go, guys. It looks so good. And then those turned out really good. It's got great ingredients. And honestly, the best thing to have on a cold day. Guys, it's so good. Honestly, doesn't taste a day old. And I know that like when you get into noodles, it's all preservatives and salts and everything like that. So it should taste like it was on like the first day it was made. But I'll add some clips to how we got to make these cups in with the video. And you actually get to see the cool, like this Japanese lady, like you can pick out your flavors and then everybody's like dressed up. It's pretty cool. But it honestly tastes really good. I like my noodles more on the harder side because I rather like chew on my noodles versus like them being undercooked, if you know what I mean. Now the one thing when you're having noodles in Japan that you should do, and then one thing that you shouldn't do, you should never, if you're eating rice, noodles, or anything like that, is never leave your chopsticks in the bowl or in the cup that you're eating from. It has something to do with prayer, and then I think I think it more applies to the rice side, but I think it's basically across the board. Don't do that sort of thing. It ends up, looking kind of rude, and it's used for like when you're praying. So I think you stick chopsticks in rice or in noodles when you're praying, and basically, you try to be as respectful as possible when you're in a country where you don't know the customs and certain things you say or don't say may affect how people treat you. The one thing that you should do is slurp your soup. That was a weird kind of thing to kind of get used to because I'm normally a pretty quiet eater. But when you're in Japan, when you slurp your soup, it means that you're really enjoying it and you're telling the chef that you're like super enjoying the soup. So in true Japanese fashion, oh, that was good. Yeah, guys, this has to be probably some of the better instant noodles that I've had over the years. I normally have like the spicier kind. I don't even remember the names. I think it's like shin noodles or something like that. But guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. I'll get some awesome shots of this area since, I love coming down here, and anybody in Cochrane that knows about this spot, love coming down here because it's so secluded. But I want to thank you guys so much for all the support you've shown the channel this year. With us starting TikTok and with us starting a bunch of new content, I want to thank you guys for the support. And you know what? With all the crazy restrictions going on in Alberta, with all the crazy restrictions going on in other countries, I want you guys to stay safe. I want to see each and every one of you at events. And guys, if you have not yet clicked on that subscribe button, it would help the channel out immensely. So hit that subscribe button, click the video if you liked it, and if you want to see more food and like even some stuff in Singapore, like I love doing coffee stuff and I love doing food stuff, especially for anybody who's following us on Google Maps. So if you've not yet checked out those other platforms like TikTok, Google Maps, Instagram, Facebook, our website that just got finished this year, go ahead and check those out. Everything is listed under Gyro Cafe, so you can Google Gyro Cafe and you will get everything. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up and a like and leave some comments down below, and I'll check you on the next one. Take care, guys.